Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. McSorley, 1st and 10. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
Hey, foxtrot.
On 2nd and 15 now. McSorley, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Hey, Echo.
Here's McSorley now, 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
Man, come on, they got to call
that. Just
that,
sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Hey!
They'll try to run with Hunt. And he is not going to get in as the big body stopped him at the 1. He tried to break that plane but couldn't get there, and that's going to leave him now at 3rd and goal. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. After 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll come out in the pistol. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. And he is not going to be able to get away as they swarm him for a loss shy of the goal line. The trick play does not pan out here on 4th and goal. And the Bengals are going to get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out. Into heavy traffic.
Oh, look at my stupid ass. I hate that angle.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream.
God damn it.
Go to and take it the other way.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
You got my back. Give me.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. The corner, Perry Nickerson, had the tackle.
But we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Jackson.
That's fucking pass interference. God damn it. Come on, Madden, bro. He can't keep doing that shit, man. He's fucking bumping my man fucking 10 yards down the field.
Forget for him now. 2
Fuck.
in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw,
God damn.
Couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
Fucking pissing me off with this dumbass shit.
Ronald, leave her alone.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
No. Hey, high 7.
See?
Get it.
Throwing on 2nd down, McSorley. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Credit that.
Give me that. That's for you to use the bathroom on, girl. Stop. Don't swing your card. Don't swing your card. Put that there. Get down if I smack you again.
Don't jump. Don't jump. Do not do it. I see you wide open. He gave to the nigga in the corner just now.
Stop. Why don't you hit that dog with it? Come here.
You look.
Yeah, go sit down. Let the foot down.
Right there. That fucking dog, man. Shut up. Shut it up. Shut it up. Come on, phone that. Very down, man.
Break up to Greedy Williams.
Very down. Save your ass one day. What's on there? What's that?
The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Hey, dude. Check my 15. Mike is a 15. Check that.
On 3rd down, it's McSorley. He's got a man. It's Williams. That goes for a gain of 31.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? The guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field. Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offense. Football, right on the money.
And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Yeah.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now this time he'll look to throw. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Browns have taken the lead. Seibert on for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now Joe Mixon. And an alley to run. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
You got on our team.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides of this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
I can't believe they even let you play. You're out. Check. Pilot, 64.
Come over there.
Hey, exit.
Here's McSorley to throw. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call.
You better put me on this pad. I'm not playing with you.
I was just making sure that nigga wasn't trying to steal that bill, Warren. I see you. Here, 2-way. He listening to dog. You're stupid, man. I let that bitch go too early.
It's third down.
Brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
The Browns on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
I got you. Mike 50, Mike.
Third down, they're going to throw for it with McSorley. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
This quarterback now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Go. Ready?
On second down, it's McSorley. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Go. Hey, Charlie. Mark 57. Get him.
McSorley from the shotgun. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Kicks away as he angles this one for the sideline. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense. They got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
2 yards on the carry there.
Dog, I'm playing Jeff Scott, right? He got 2 running backs. 2 running backs. Nah, I heard Kareem Hunt. He came right back in on the very next fucking play. Right after he got fucking hurt.
They'll rumble for about 6
because,
up across the 20 to the 22.
Because they don't have nobody else.
2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
No, I heard Kareem Hunt. But because he came out with a double back formation, he was able to come back in the fucking game even though he's fucking hurt. And now he's back in the game.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando.
I don't know. It said I went to look at the injury report. It says he's out for at least 1 quarter.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up, and they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about
I don't care why he came back, son. You're out the game for a quarter, and you come back in on the very next fucking.
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
You know, because it takes a second for you to know what's wrong with them. So
he steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken around the 12. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down.
That's caught inside
Wow,
the
I don't know what. Right.
So with a big gainer,
Man, this nigga, bro.
take that instead of the pass interference call.
They didn't need the penalty. It would have been different, right, if they had somehow lost some yardage somewhere, but they did not. Gained all they could, down at the spot of the foul. Nothing to be gained by taking the penalty.
Everybody get a hook of that bit.
No, bottled up fumble. It's out. It's loose.
Let's
and the
fucking
Bengals
go.
grab it. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
I just smashed this nigga.
And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that in a great play for that defensive unit. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 21-14. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is
He's got it complete.
Man, look at this. What is that? Oh, my God, Madden, bruh. Stop spelling this nigga out on these fucking bullshit jump balls.
Here of the new campaign.
Fuck.
They're an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all to score as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough.
And got his man complete. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great. Let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. Mixon with a first down carry. Brushing off defenders. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Man, y'all better get that pre-order, that $100. You better order that one for $100. Better than you getting that PS5.
On first and 10 is Carter.
You gotta buy the Colby edition to
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Yeah, I'm getting the digital too.
They run with Connor. And he got
Fucking A, bruh, Madden, killing me,
3rd and 2 more.
But that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and that's a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
And in that bit like that, when you pre-order it this time, with that bit,
3rd and 2, here's Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Hall. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. That'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards.
They're going to have a cloud on it, so when you can take shit off of there and make it up.
On first down, Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Mixon got, Mixon got almost 200 yards rushing in the first half and 3 touchdowns.
As his guys are able to regain the lead. McManus now for the extra point.
You can't beat me.
And it's good. That makes it a 28-21
All right. Shut the fuck up, bitch. You play 2K, I play Madden.
I'll fuck you up in Madden, so.
Boy, stop it. Stop it. Shaq, you don't even believe yourself when you said that.
I'll fuck you up in Madden, dog.
And they will not get a chance to return this
get ready.
one
Better
as
tell
it's
that
through the
nigga.
end zone
It ain't
for
what he
touchback.
want.
I'll fuck you up. I'm telling you, dog. And I'm getting the Giants.
That's cool.
The Browns drive about to get started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10, it's McSorley. He's got it to Williams. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Got it.
This quarterback now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10.
Check 43.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
10-2 stop. Jay, Wahoo! 5.
Throwing on 2nd down. McSorley. Flush to his right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Credit the sack to Malik Jefferson.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
57, Mike. Hey, Haywood! 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. 2.
They go play action now with McSorley. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 41-yard line.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Malik Jefferson in there on the stop. On 2nd and 9, McSorley. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Derek Barnett Showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
He finds Beckham complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 30. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
They'll run on first down. Hunt. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Watch the pass. Hey, Orbit. Get it.
Now McSorley. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Out of the shotgun, McSorley. Down there, it's complete. Williams. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. On the counter, Hunt. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. On 2nd and goal, McSorley, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. McSorley sets to pass. The quick slant caught.
Come on.
Take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Man, I can't stop the pass to save my soul.
With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Seibert up and good, and we are all tied at 28. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. From the gun, a give to Mixon. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is Connor. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Watch the
This is Mixon. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them. That attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, you can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
The offensive line, they're getting it done.
Oh, now he bowls him over. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big run there. 29 yards and a first.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 26-yard line.
Hello?
And we're back now here in Cleveland.
Hello? That's what they do.
As we get ready to start the 4th. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st down, Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Check it back.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Connor. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down.
My bad, son.
They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And McManus able to put it through. And that will break our tie and give them a 3-point lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw.
Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want me. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Two.
This is Hunt on the draw play. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Hey, echo. Ready?
Now on 2nd and 13, McSorley. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Get that ball. 57's Mike. Mike 57.
Throwing is McSorley. And that will be incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle.
Push him back. Push him back.
Hey, high 7. Lead grip.
On 4th down, here's McSorley. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Going deep downfield for Ross. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. And the throw right sideline here is complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. It's Connor. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. A pickup of 24, and that's where the play began, the 24-yard line.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
No gain on the play, and it's going to be second and goal. They'll look to run with Connor, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they look for that final touchdown to salt this one. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do. And
it's caught inside the 25. A big play that time for Cleveland. 57 yards. Looking to throw on 1st and 10. Here's McSorley. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast. This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, helped force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. McSorley once more looks to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. A run with counter on 1st down, going to get about 5. 2nd and 5 coming up. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. A draw play for Mixon. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the 1st down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
Airing one out for Boyd. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our
Game
referee.
time, buddy. Game time.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Check 3.
Throwing now is Jackson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Wow, how the fuck do you get
Picked off
that?
at the 19.
Wow.
And he's able to get it back to
Wow,
the 27. You got the
I should've
slim
just ran
lead
that
late
bitch. That's
and the football, so why are you
Fucking
throwing
mad.
it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
Right.
Let's go, baby. Kill. Go. Me. 57 the ball. Go. 57.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Trying to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Bitch.
Picked up by
That was
Jesse
game time,
Bates.
ho.
And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the toss, Mixon. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
Go. Check three.
Mixon. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready?
Get ready, dog.
This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know what makes Possum Dave win. Still here, still in your subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously over joints we rock. We earn 30 years so you can say we got 3 turns. Live off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We install doubt in you and your yes men. And if the game has veins, we'll insert upheaval the ground. Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing. We're leaving the kings of all crowns. So are you ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter, right? Turn it up, y'all, keep it flow. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? Close in the counter of what kind? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Turn it up, y'all, keep it flow.
Dog. So I just played Jeff Scott, right? I heard Kareem Hunt in the game. And because he only got 2 running backs, as soon as he got hurt, he hurried up. Well, he did another play right after that. So you know he didn't see even what the injury was. But because he got 2 running backs, he came right back into the game. Very next play. Huh? Nah. And Brandon Burton League. He talking about, and I told him, I said, man, you got to make people feel their lineups right, dog. He said, well, they come back with lower stats than normal. I said, yeah, it don't matter. That's unrealistic. He hurt. Trash ass. And this dog, I swear to God, I hate playing Jeff Scott, dog. That nigga get the, bruh. I throw more interceptions to him than anybody I ever played, dog. I hate that shit. But, plus side, I bust his ass on. I'm 3-0 in there. But my defense ain't worth shit. Fucking, man, he was just throwing that bitch at will on me. No pressure on the quarterback, no nothing. But I ran for like 300 yards on him too. You about to play your game? This nigga Ronnie lost to fucking Jesse when he up 10 points in the 4th quarter and lose the fucking game. Instead of just running the fucking ball, managing the fucking clock, he wanted to be throwing big fucking bombs to fucking goddamn Michael Thomas. Lost the fucking game. If you win, I think you're gonna play. Cause I think you're the lowest seed. If you win, you're gonna play down again. Huh? It's gonna be a forced win. Why? Tired. That's fucking trash. You working like that. I mean, it's good, but it's trash. Huh? Like it. Do what you can, shit. Don't fucking overexert yourself on them bitch ass niggas. Fuck, man. I gotta get something to spare around my goddamn house. These goddamn mosses getting on my goddamn nerves. You gonna stream your game? I mean, shit, you gotta get your roots out, moment, nigga. If that's what you gotta do, that's what you gotta do, shit. I mean, we all love playing fucking Madden, we all love being on the fucking game, but fuck, sometimes you gotta take a me time. It don't necessarily include the game. You got it? I ain't got no code for the beta. I did. I ain't.
Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They're on attack when they tackle like damagers. They react and play it back on the camera. High boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Hit dials, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I copy, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, I'll deal with the hands. Thought they could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on.
Yeah, I think so.